Is there any update on the situation with your wife right now?
First of all, I'm grateful for everybody that's been willing and reaching out to help us in our situation. And for sure, we're getting a lot of traction, especially people just sharing the story. And that's really the biggest thing. One of the biggest things I'm grateful for is just people passing it around to see who can help. My mom is taking care of it, and along with our legal team, and we're seeing who can help. But a lot of people have been reaching out, so I think it's moving in the right direction for sure.
Have you guys talked to any representatives in the area about maybe speeding the process up?
Yeah, for sure. The senator's office about that, and they're saying if they can get it expedited. And it's still 2 days out from when we put it publicly. So people have been willing to help, and they've been reaching out. And just hopefully somebody from the inside at the big office of the whole United States can get something done. But I'm just being patient but super grateful for everybody willing to help it.
Is that Klobuchar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And the whole office, and I think Senator Miranda Smith. Yeah, Tina Smith. Yes, she's been. Yep, both of them have been super willing to help. So I'm grateful for that, and they've been open and been helping with a lot of stuff so far.
Hadn't you done something with one of them or both of them, like off the field during the off season, or was it Klobuchar maybe?
No, not yet.
Okay.
For sure, would be willing to do stuff in the future, but nothing yet.
What were you happy about? The 2 interceptions, or the fact you get your wife's story out nationally?
Everything. I think the interceptions led me to a platform to be able to speak on it. It's something that we've been going through for a while, but obviously we know the process, and we know there's no shortcuts of going through the immigration process, really, because we know that it's tough to get in here, especially doing it the way we're doing it with the spouse visa. We know there's a time frame, so being able to go on that platform, be able to have a good game, but using that traction to be able to do something positive and really speak for my foundation and also speak for our situation of trying to get her over here. I'm just grateful that it all happened right in that same night.
When was the last time you guys were together in the same space?
Training camp, or right before training camp. So yeah, I live in the Philippines all off season, so that's why even when we're applying for the tourist visa, we try and tell them where she's not trying to stay out here, because I like to go back to the Philippines and live there in the off season. So I really all want is for her to be here during season, and I live out there off season. But obviously they look at the case, they don't know personal cases, so I can't blame anybody in the office for that.
They denied it, or just haven't finished processing it?
They denied 2 tourist visas so far. And we're still in the process for the spouse visa. So the tourist one got denied because I'm guessing they saw that she was married. So their initial thought is probably, okay, she's going to stay out there. But like I said, they don't know our situation, that as soon as season's done, I live out there. But you can't blame anybody, because they just look at a piece of paper, read it, okay, this is the case. And so it's been denied twice so far for the tourist one, which those are tough to get as it is. So we're just going through the process with the spouse visa now.
How long has this whole process been for you guys?
We've been trying the tourist visa for over a year now, but then we got married in March, so we filed for that as soon as we got married, I think in April, once we finished all the paperwork. So we've been waiting since April, and we've been just going through the process of waiting for the spouse visa. And in the meantime, we're trying to get the tourist visa just for a season, but like I said, that's tough to get.
She's staying with family. She's not there by herself.
Yeah, she lives there, so all her family is out there. My little brother was able to stay out there after I left during training camp. She just was like, yeah, stay here. So she babysat my little brother. Not babysat, he's 15. But yeah, so he was able to stay out there, and they're just able to go travel around and do just whatever they really wanted to do, and let my little brother see the Philippines even more and just become a local out there. So yeah, she has her whole family out there, all of our people, and she's taken care of for sure.
Has she ever seen you play here?
No, she's never been to the States ever. So she never had a visa yet. So that's always been, it's a process. It's tough to get into America, especially as a Philippine citizen. The passport isn't just not really friendly with getting into the States.
How long have you guys been together?
2 years, almost. Yeah, we got married in March, and then we got married at a year. So we've been trying to fight that process for a while, but I'm like patience over anything.
How bad do you miss her, man? I mean, I know FaceTime and all that. It's better than it would have been 20 years ago, but how bad do you miss her just having her?
No, yeah, I miss her like crazy. It never gets easy, but we know that, okay, God gives us the strength for it, and we're able to get through it, and we know what we got into from the beginning. So we just look forward to bye week. Last year I flew out to the Philippines during bye week, so I had 2 days out there. And this year we'll probably go somewhere even maybe closer where she doesn't need a visa, and we'll meet there. But it's just, I miss her like crazy, but she knows, and I know that once I'm here, I got to do what I have to do, and then so we can enjoy the off season together. But that's why we're just praying for the spouse visa to get accepted.
Is she ever able to watch the games and see the flag that you're wearing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's able to watch it. She has to stay up to when we have our noon games. It starts at 1 a.m. for her. So the Sunday night or the Monday night game was perfect for her because it was 8 a.m. for her. So she's get to start her day with football and really, she's figured out how to watch it. At first, we had to do the little streaming websites where you have all the pop-ups, but we finally found a good app where she can watch it and it doesn't get laggy or anything. So she's enjoying it and learning football and having a lot of her friends and all of our people out there learn football too, because football's not that big yet in the Philippines.
She should be doing ads for the league.
She should. Yeah, she should. If anybody wants to give her a partnership, we'll take it.
Any celebs step up to try to help you out?
A few. I know a lot of like Filipino, like even with the president, like with our last tourist visa, we had a letter from the president and his son, and they were able to help, but it still got denied, which I'm not sure why, but a lot of people have been reaching out, and I don't want to name drop anybody just for the reason of the Philippines, was willing to help because I met him in D.C. last year, so him and his son were really helpful through the process and giving us a letter to try and get her in, but even though it still got denied, I'm still super grateful that they were willing to do it.
You can name drop.
I'll keep it private for now. You guys can check the retweets or whatever on the post to see who shared it.
Isn't it kind of crazy though that it was the fourth quarter? I mean, what created all this was you never quit playing hard, right? Because the 2 interceptions came on consecutive in the fourth quarter, and you hang in there, and something good happened in a lot of ways.
Right. That's always the mindset of just going through every single game, just knowing that you have to play until the whistle blows, every single play, and until the clock hits 0. So being able to just stay focused and knowing, okay, somebody has to make a play. And I'm just grateful that it was me, and the ball came my way, and I was like, I gotta come down with it this time.
How about getting NFC Defensive Player of the Week?
Grateful for that. That's an honor, and my mindset is I'm grateful for it, but now it's another week, and you accept it, and you're grateful for it, but it's like, can I do it again? And how many more plays can I make to help my team win? Because we saw on the defense, we create turnovers, we win the games, and we saw that the past 2 weeks.
How strange is it to go to Lambeau and not have a Hall of Fame quarterback waiting on their roster?
It's going to be different for sure. I haven't played here that long to go against Aaron Rodgers that long, but for sure it will be different. But at the end of the day, everybody's capable. A lot of respect for Jordan and what he can do. So it's a full team effort. So it's going to be, like I said, different, but it's going to still be a battle.
That second interception, what was sort of your read on that play?
It was a common 2-minute drill route, and I was surprised they were running in-breaking routes with no timeouts. But so I was just a free player on there, being a dropper, and was able to see the concept. It was a dagger concept with a seam and a dig, and I was like, oh, he's throwing it right here. This is where they were attacking the middle of the field all game. So I was able to be in that spot, and Coach put us in a perfect defense for that. Thank you all. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.